Oh, this is even better. I love beef ribs and I always cook them low and slow or hot and fast, but now we're gonna try them the South American way. Normally we're always in the studio, but now we are at the butcher because that's where this story starts. I got a special cut for you guys. Let's check it out. All right, I just stuck to the butcher and we got this beautiful cut hanging here. The guys here are helping me out, father and son. What we're going to do is we're going to make some cuts here. And what I want to keep is the big cut right here, the ribeye with the bone. And then we're going to use this part as the belly for smoking. And this part for smoking, that's what we're going to make in this video today. Well, we just finished butchering up this half side and look what we got. We got beautiful inside skirt, we got some buffet, and we got this belly piece here. And we're going to turn this beautiful belly piece into pulled beef. That's going to be awesome. Look at this. Giant ribeye on the bone, nice size. We got the belly, the Argentina cut that we're going to make. Super good. Well, there was an awesome trip to the butcher's yesterday, and man, did he came through. Thank you very much, Gert-Jan. I'll be back for sure. If you guys want to find out more about my butcher, link is down below in the video description. Meanwhile, I got this beautiful rack of beef ribs and it's absolutely enormous. And that's also the reason why I needed my butcher, because I couldn't find this online. So I had to call my butcher and I had to ask him if I could cut this piece out myself and if he would help me do that, because I wanted it the exact same way that they do it in South America, and it's basically just a midsection of beef ribs. 14 days dry aged, beautiful, nice dark red color, lots and lots of fat on it. This is gonna be so good. Let's get started. The South American style of cooking barbecue is real pure, so they just use salt and pepper. And we are going to season this beautiful cut with our fleur de sel salt, which is a light sea salt. Make sure you get that salt on all sides and finish off on top, where you're also gonna sprinkle on a little bit of pepper. Now this cut looks fantastic. The South American way of barbecuing is completely different to the North American way of barbecuing. Barbecuing, not barbecuing. What I want to say is that the way they cook their beef ribs is kind of cool, because they lay out a bed of coals and put the beef ribs on top. So basically they cook them over direct heat, but at a really low temperature. Maybe they'll slide the coals over to the side so the fat that drips down doesn't hit the coals, but you still get the flavor of the smoke from the coals going up and twirling onto the meat. So I want to see if we can do this on our Kamado Joe barbecue, and I bet we can. So let's fire up the grill. The basis of this technique is to have a small amount of embers at the bottom of the grill while the meat sits high above the fire, so it slowly cooks the meat. This is going to take around 3 hours or so. Maybe we might flip it halfway through, but that's it. When you're cutting a cool big piece like we have today with the beef ribs, there is always a little bit of waste, and we can use this waste for good purposes. Come check it out. Look. Dried silver skin. I dried this overnight. Look at it. Perfect. This doggy is gonna be falling in love with it. Oh girl. Kijk eens. Sit. I think we hit a home run here. This way you don't let anything go to waste. She's just now, because I'm sitting here, she's just a little bit careful with eating, But if I walk away, she's gonna attack this thing like there's no tomorrow. Yeah. It's looking good and it's ready. We slowly let it cook for over 3 hours. And then we didn't need to let it rest. We just let the embers die. Let me show you. All of the embers are burned down and there's just a little bit of residue heat left. But basically our barbecue is off and there's no more heat. So while we let our beef ribs sit here with that internal heat, which is a lot still, we can work on our side dish. But first, we gotta fire up that grill again. How cool is it that we get to do these experiments? You know, cooking all of this great food, you know, these tomatoes, we just roasted them. A little bit of garlic, a little bit of thyme, olive oil, salt and pepper, of course, and then you end up with something beautiful. Roasted eggplants, aubergine. Look at how soft this is. Like, vegans can go barbecue. They can. It's not just a meat thing. That like little char that we got on it. Of course, you gotta have some potatoes. But as you can see, my level of interest is not raised by the veggies. It's raised by the beef.
You know, it's been a long time that you actually have a really big tray with all kinds of goodness. I love it.
What did your mama tell you?
What?
Eat your veggies first.
Come on.
Yeah, man, I'm here to keep you healthy. The meat just looks so juicy and so beautiful. On the outside, there's this little layer of beef that we left on, and it's just become crunchy. How cool is that? And it's not fat or skin.
I like my veggies.
It's real beef that just dried out and got crispy.
A little bit char, a little bit salt, a little bit pepper. I like that.
That's a lot of flavor.
But I think I'm gonna love the tomatoes more.
Definitely a good amount of flavor.
Because tomatoes, they had some garlic in them.
And the funny thing is, like, it's totally not as you cook ribs. It's more tough than beef ribs, but at the same time, it's like, you get more, you know?
Hey, there was a tomato underneath it.
Look at that fat bit at the bottom. It's like, and even that little bit of silver skin, it just crunched up. Now you can eat it.
Just you grab a tomato, you eat it like that.
I'm gonna take a bite of this fat piece here.
So something, I got a voice inside of me and it says, rip it all apart.
Now I'm getting excited. I feel real manly. If they talk about primal, this is primal. Wow.
To all the beef rib fans all over the world, I think I like this much more than normal beef ribs.
Bring on the beer, man.
You get instant barbecue flavor when you bite into it.
That's all part tender.
Oh, this is even better.
And here's the funny thing about this cooking technique. In North America and in Europe, we like to cook our beef ribs low and slow and cook it to perfection. In South America, they just like to roast it, like raw, roast it like a manly thing over an open fire and let the fire decide what happens. Of course, they're working with it to make sure they get it perfect, but there's some primal, some good stuff. They leave the fat on and the fat needs to render off and it crispens up and all kinds of bits crispen up on the outside. Then on the inside you have this like tender bits from the cuts that are a little less thick, fat bits kept in all juices. This is a cut, like if you eat it, you're discovering and rediscovering it every time you take another bite. It's like, whoa, this tastes better than the other one because it's more crunchy. No, this one tastes better because there's more fat and more juiciness. And it's like one of these Russian dolls that you take apart. It's like, wow, there's another one, there's another one. When does it stop? It's like that.
I just instantly have like the feeling that I'm sitting in the mountains of Argentina, and I'm just, I walked for like miles and miles, and then I came across this little tavern, and then you sit by the fire and you order this. They grilled it over the fire. It's crunchy, but it's also juicy. It's crunchy, it's juicy, it's heavy.
See?
The magic of this way of cooking is that you have so many layers of textures.
We're gonna do it again.
You like this more as normal beef ribs?
Yeah.
I prefer this
I
one.
like this better.
It's simplicity.
And it's honest.
All right, I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to say a big thank you for all the patrons, all the YouTube members. Thank you for watching our videos. Thank you for supporting us. If you want to know about this recipe, check out our website. Give us a big thumbs up and a comment down below.
Oh, you weren't finished yet?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Hope to see you guys next time. Until then, eet smakelijk.
And keep on grilling!
Yes, sir.
We gotta practice this more.
Yeah,
I
come
don't
on.
think we're kind of right. We gotta get more like,
Maybe I do.
what up guys? Hope you enjoyed the video.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't have that. I don't have.
Do it like that.
I don't have that magic touch.
You gotta work on your street cred, man.
Yeah.
You ain't got no street cred.
No, that's true.
Gotta work on your street cred.
Now I have a tough piece, but I don't care because there's so much
like
more.
one little spot. This one here, like over
No.
there, a little bit.
But it doesn't matter.
yeah, but
I don't care.
Cook that piece a little longer. I like the veggies.
Yeah, but the only thing you did to it was turn it around and just leave it be.
It's not a lot of work. It's not a lot of work. It's more. It's kind of like for lazy.
All aboard!